Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am very excited because I am doing my September favorites and fails. I know it's so late, I am so sorry, but I do have a lot of stuff to talk about today, so let's just get started. The first products I want to mention are the e.l.f. Berry Hot Drop. They came out with this little set that came with a palette, a lip mask, and a cute little strawberry sponge that I will never be using. But the palette is honestly super cute. I know it may not work for everyone, which is a bummer, but I really did enjoy all of these blushes. This type of blush is very in right now, so I'm glad that I have it in a palette. And then the eyeshadows are stunning. They look a little lighter in the pan than they do on your eye, so just keep that in mind. I do love this beautiful like shimmer. It has such a pretty sparkle to it. I absolutely I die. It's so pretty. But yeah, this was a 10 out of 10. I didn't expect to love this as much as I did, so it was a very special surprise. The next item I need to talk about is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This has been in my constant rotation, okay? Now, this is an expensive palette at $69, but I really have been enjoying this. You can tell by the way it looks. The shimmers in this palette are absolutely stunning. They give you like this like literal wet effect, and I absolutely love it. I was really hoping that this palette wouldn't disappoint me because the Zendo disappointed me, and I've heard a lot of Natasha Denona palettes could be hit or miss, but this one was just stunning. It reminded me a lot of the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, but it has more shades and I feel like you get more for the money. So I'm glad I picked this one up, and I wanted to pick up the Makeup by Mario one, but I decided I'm perfectly happy with just this. This is like my neutral baby, okay? I love this. This one's perfect. The mattes perform beautifully. The shimmers are stunning, and every time I wear it, I feel like a baddie. So I would say if you're a neutral lover, you're gonna use it a lot. It's worth it. The next item I want to talk about is the Ofra x Allie Dawson Falling in Love collection. I absolutely loved this collection. This retailed for $49. The palette itself retails for $32. The liquid lipstick retails for $20, and then the gloss I think retails for $14. But so like you're saving yourself a ton of money if you just get the little bundle. But this is like the perfect little fall palette. The mattes in here blend beautifully. They work together wonderfully, and then this sparkle in the center is just, it's stunning. I recommend using like a tacky base, a glitter primer, something like that, because those sparkles do kind of flake just a little bit, and I feel like it does kind of get on your face throughout the day, but I don't care because it's just that sparkly and beautiful, you know? So I don't mind personally, but I feel like a lot of you would mind, so I feel like I would mention that. She's 10 out of 10. I loved it. And then we have the liquid lipstick and the lip gloss. The liquid lipstick and lip gloss are named after her two German shepherds, Kaya and Koa. I absolutely loved the tone and color of this for the fall time. I do think it pulls a little weird on my skin tone personally, but it's not that big of a problem, and I still wear it and I still like it, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. And the NYX lip liner in Nude Truffle matches this perfectly, and it's a couple bucks. So the next palette I want to talk about is fairly new, but I already been using it multiple times and I've been literally loving it every second. And the video that I posted was posted a little later than I had used the palette, so it may seem like it came out, you know, like I used the palette not that long ago, but I have had this palette for a while, so I have used it a few times. This is just stunning. It is an investment, okay? That is an expensive palette, and it is expensive, okay? It's so expensive. But it's one of those like special eyeshadow palettes, one of those that you bust out and like everyone's just like, what do you have on your eyes? I wore this to a birthday lunch. Everyone was just like, your makeup is stunning. I can just stare at you all day. And I was wearing this palette. I used the green and the shade Riza. I used these two shades and it was lovely. If you've been eyeing it, if you're like, is it worth it? Just worth it. The only thing is that the shadows are a little creamier, so if you have hooded eyes like myself, your eyelid might rub off a little bit of the eyeshadow. I use a glitter primer base, like a sticky tacky base, and I feel like that helps it a lot. But I feel like that's something I should note because it could be a make it or break it for a lot of people. I know I'm talking about like all palettes right now, but this came in my P.Louise budget box for August. I actually really like this palette. It's called But Does It Come in Pink? And it is literally an all pink eyeshadow palette. This is crazy. And the fact that I got it in a subscription box makes it much better because like for Valentine's Day, for like a Barbie day, this is perfect. I like pink on myself. I think it looks really nice on me, and I really like the look I created with this palette for the first time. I really liked that video in general. I just thought it was a fun video. I really enjoyed the pinks not mixing into just one tone. You could see all the different colors of pink on my eye, which I love. And then keeping up with the P.Louise products, I also have the P.Louise The Cheek of It liquid bronzer. I have mine in the shade Made to Shade, and this is what I'm wearing today. I didn't think I'd like this as much as I did. I honestly thought it was going to be a little too dark at first, but it's perfect. It bronzes and contours at the same time, and I love those because I snatch and I look warm and toasty at the same time. You know, I want to look warm, but I also want to look snatched, and I feel like sometimes brands forget that. P.Louise got it down though. This shade in particular, they have a ton of shades in general, but for me this shade in particular works really well for me. But I feel like the whole line is something to look at because they have a ton of shades. And then I also got the P.Louise Partner in Pink primer. I've been using this a ton. I really like it. I think it's a really nice primer. It's simple. I think it does help with, you know, my makeup longevity, and it does like smooth my face. Oddly enough, I think it does do a really nice job, so I will continue to use this. I'm so happy with it. And I'm gonna talk about a couple things that I bought in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. So I've been wanting the Persona DreamStick cream blushes, but they're super expensive. These are $26 normally, but they were half off for the sale. And I'm wearing the shade Teddy today because I think it's like the prettiest. Teddy looks good with almost every look. It's just the warmth. It's just like a nice like a blush shade, you know, like a warm blush, a warm flush. And I also picked up the shade Bubble because like it's Bubble, and Bubble is like the most popular blush, and I love the powdered version of this blush. I just wish they would make a powdered version of Teddy because I don't think there's a powdered version of Teddy because like so unique. It's so unique to me. And then keeping up with some more Ulta 21 Days of Beauty products, I did purchase the Tarte Man-Eater Blush and Glow Cheek Pump in the shade Deep Buff, Fuchsia, and Strawberry. I've actually only used these two shades. I've used Fuchsia and Deep Buff. If you're looking for a nice fall blush, this is so pretty and it gives you like such a nice glow. This formula from Tarte is so underrated. I feel like no one talks about it, but it's just so good. They're easy to work with. They have a ton of colors now. Before they only had 4, now there's so many to choose from. They're so good though. So on the end we have Strawberry, Fuchsia, and Deep Buff. And like I just love the way these blend out. They honestly blend out beautifully and they look gorgeous on the skin. I love them. I love them. I love them. If you don't like cream products, you find them like hard to work with, I feel like these are good beginner cream product. Well, liquid product. It's more like a gel consistency. It's kind of weird and fun, and like it feels kind of cooling on the skin, but you just like blend it out and it's like it goes away. It doesn't like stay cool on your skin. I feel like that's weird, but I really like these. I already had the original 4 colors, so I added these 3 to my collection, so I'm set on these. I don't think I need any more.
Why are you the way that you are?
The next product I want to talk about is the Gourmont Girls Nightshade palette. I played with this last month, I think. This palette is gorgeous. I do have the Haunted palette, but I haven't been able to use it yet. But I find that these remind me of each other. a lot. I feel like they complement each other a lot, but they also, like, some shades kind of look like they were supposed to be one palette and then they split them to two, but I don't mind it. Like, I like having both of these, and the shades that you don't have in the Nightshade palette you have in the Haunted palette, so I feel like the Haunted palette is definitely more Halloween vibes. This one's more dark and grungy vibes. I'm excited to play with this one. Gourmont Girls is up on my list on like one of my favorite indie brands. I've been buying their stuff for a while now, and I've loved everything. I think my first palette from them was the Spooked palette, and then I never looked back. Plus the packaging on the new one is so cute. I love. But the Nightshade was so pretty. I love the yellows. The yellows is what makes this palette for me, because I feel like there aren't many good yellows. Why? But these are stunning. And then the shimmers, the dark shimmers up here are so pretty. They just shift so nicely. I love that. Of course this palette was going to be for me because it's purple, green, and yellow. And I love all those colors on my eyes. There's just something about them that I'm just like, yes. And the next Gourmont Girls palette I want to talk about is Secret Grove. I literally just tried this out not that long ago, actually. At least it feels not that long ago, but time just keeps going by, so we're just gonna say it's been a month. And I used this palette for a like green look with a mushroom in the corner of my eye. I loved that look so much. It made me so happy that I could even create something like that, and I did. But the way that this shade just like looks so pretty, like it shifts like so pretty. It's just so nice, bro. I can't. Gourmont Girls and Doodles by the Bunny keep making like the cutest fucking eyeshadow palettes. This one was created with Ice Cream Beauty, but I think they killed it anyway. But I love this brand, and I keep sharing their stuff. This next product is been in constant rotation. I've loved this product ever since I purchased it for the first time and tried it on. It's the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blur Plus Smooth Tint Stick. I have mine in the shade 8, and I just love this product. They killed this product. I feel like you do get stiffed on the product though. Like, I do feel like they could fill this up a little more. I don't know, I feel like it just doesn't, a stick product doesn't last as long as a liquid product, but I feel like that's fine because I'm gonna really be using this a lot, and it might be something I go through completely, which is different for me. It's not usually something that happens. And this is priced at $35, so I feel like on a discount with an added sale you can get this at a pretty decent price, and I love it. It's not full coverage or anything, but it does even out the complexion very nicely, and it's so easy to throw on the go. I prefer to use my fingers when I use this, which is not something I ever will say ever because I hate using my fingers, but with this product it just melts it into the skin. It literally makes it look like skin, and it feels weightless. You don't even feel it on the skin, and I love it. I could have sworn I had 3 of these, but I can't find the other shade. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I can't find it. So we only have 2 right now, but this is from LA Girl. It's the Perfect Precision Liner. These are $3.49, and they are so good for that price. Okay, the shade range is really nice. The formula is super creamy, and they are stupid cheap. I swatched the shade Sugar and Spice over here, and then this one is called Blushing. I like both, and I do use both. I love them. I've been using them like crazy, and I even went back to buy one more that is currently lost right now. It's probably like in a bag somewhere. Now we're going to talk about a product that I've recently re-fallen in love with, and I feel like we're going to do this a lot in the upcoming months. This is the Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer. This is so cheap. You can buy this on Amazon. It's stupid cheap, but it is so good. I haven't found a concealer better than this one. It's a thin consistency, so you only need a tiny bit because it's very full coverage, and I just blend it out with my sponge, and then I set it, and I find that because it's so thin, it does not move once it's set. It also claims to be waterproof. I haven't tested that theory. I don't know, but this is just an incredible concealer and I love it, and if I run out I'm gonna go buy more because it's just that good. I think I like the concealer more than I like the foundation. This one is a definite win, and if you haven't tried it, super cheap. The next two items I feel like I have to mention because that Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb highlighter is one of my favorite products of all time, and I mentioned it in that timeless makeup products video that I did that everyone thought was sponsored. It's not sponsored, you guys. I wish it was sponsored. I made that all up by myself. I found the perfect dupe for that highlighter. This is from Lottie London. It's the Diamond Bounce Illuminating Highlighter. This one's like a white shade. This is the dupe for How Many Carats from Fenty Beauty. It just like has like these like sparkles and they're just so pretty. It kind of makes your skin look almost wet. And then I also have this one from the Vampire Diaries Love Sucks collection, which kind of sucked if I'm being completely honest, and we'll get to that. But this highlighter is probably the best thing out of that entire little collection, and it could lean a little dark on me, but if I use it sparingly, so there's Rose Gold from the Vampire Diaries and there is Frosted. I like both. I also have the gold one, but I haven't used that one yet, so I can't speak for that one. But these are really, really good. And they're like $10. Keeping up with the Lottie London products, this is the Peach Cream Color Changing Blush. This is so freaking pretty. I don't know. I know everyone thinks that all these like black blushes turn into the same color. And they might, but I don't know. The color that this one turns into is like a very nice berry shade, and it's just really nice. And I don't have a lot of cream blushes in this color, if I'm being completely honest. And I think it looked really nice on the skin. If you're looking at this and you're like, it is gimmicky, it is, but it's also really nice, okay? And it's like $8, so it's not too pricey, so it's nice. Another recent mention, this is from the brand ZC. I got this in my ice cream beauty box. I really liked this formula. I feel like it was a very comfortable matte liquid lipstick formula, and the color is just really nice. I'm running out of space to swatch stuff. I think the color is like really nice for this fall season. It's like this very nice berry color, but like you can like sheer it out as well, and I feel like it also looks really nice like that as well. So I love the versatility with this product, but I also love the formula. It's super comfortable, not drying at all. I really like it. And then I want to mention the Skyler Scent of the Month Flamenco Spice. This one's so good. It's so good. I love the vibes. It's like this like unisex vibe. It's like it has that spice from the pepper. It has like a freshness from the citrus and like a woody note in there. I love it. It's so good. It's definitely probably not for everyone. Like if you like girly scents, sweet scents, this is not for you. This has like a little hint of like a masculine note in there that makes it smell more unisex than leaning any other way. I enjoy it. I feel like it can work for a lot of different people, but it's also very unique in a way that I feel like some people might not be a huge fan, but I definitely love this scent. I love how unique it is. And I have to mention just what's on my eyes because I just filmed with it again, and it's a dream every time. It's the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Sickly Sweet palette. Now, I haven't had this palette for very long, and we're in October now using it, so technically I have not had this for a month. So it is just a little mention in here, but probably will be featured in October's favorites as well because it's just that bitch. The packaging, the fronts, the lip oils. From them dropping like the teasers, I'm obsessed with this pastel but make it kind of grungy color story. It's just so fun, and I love the looks that I've created with this. I keep telling everyone this, but like play with color combos because like sometimes the color combos just come out really nice. Like this eye look is so pretty. I love it so much, and I didn't think it was like when I was doing it I was like, ooh, trust the process, but it's so pretty. It turned into my favorite look instead of the green one. I like this one more. My boyfriend liked the green one, but he likes green. So of course we need to get into some fails that did not work for me. The first fail that did not work for me are the Lottie London Vampire Diaries Love Sucks Team Damon and Team Stefan palette. yeah, not one of them like came through for me personally. Maybe it's just a me issue, but me personally did not love these palettes at all. I love the concept, I love the theme, I love the packaging. Never seen Vampire Diaries, don't bite me. But for $14 each, so you buy both of them, it's $28 plus tax, it's $30. It's not worth it. I feel like save your money and like go buy a nicer palette. Save the money, buy the Blend Bunny palette, buy any Blend Bunny palette. It'll be 10 times better than these Lottie London palettes were. I had to return them. I couldn't justify spending that kind of money. I just had to just send them back. I was just like, hey, can you like take this back? They were not good. And they were actually super accommodating, thankfully, and they were able to make that return for me. But now I'm like scared of trying other Lottie London eyeshadow products, so I'm not sure. I will have to see what anyone else thought of them. I haven't seen anyone like actually review them. It's been more so like just pictures of the products, which I kind of understand, you know. And this next one makes me kind of sad because the foundation of this made me like bend over backwards for this brand, but this concealer just I can't make it work for me. It worked the first time and now it just doesn't want to work. It's the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. Mine's in the shade 200. I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe I use a little too much, but this is thicker than I would have expected from the brand to do. I don't know. Like the foundation is so thin and lightweight and it just is so beautiful on the skin. This concealer feels heavy under my eye. It feels heavy on my skin right now as I'm wearing it. Like I can feel that I put concealer on and I blent it out and I still feel it on the back of my hand. It captures every crease in my eye even after I set it. Even though it's supposed to be a self-setting formula, I haven't found that I really love this product. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I find products like that to be super unreliable, whereas the Catrice True Skin Concealer looks good every time. So, and it's like, it's much cheaper than $29. So I would just get the True Skin because like it's so much better than this. And the last product also kind of made me sad. I don't know what I was expecting over here with this specific product. This is the DS Andura I don't know what. And the travel size for this perfume retails for $75. And I thought I would love this. I thought it would be the best thing ever because Kathleen Lights here on YouTube raves about this perfume all the time. So I was like, I need to try it because Kathleen and me, like, our noses match and like I needed to try it. And then I saw it was on Scentbird for an extra $10, which is kind of expensive, but you know, the rollerball for this perfume is $75, which is crazy. The big bottle is like $300. It's crazy. Like the normal bottle is like 200 something. It's insane prices for a perfume. I can't. I'm glad I tried it. I'm gonna continue like wearing it and trying it out, but like I don't think that this is for me. Like I don't think this was made for me, you know. I like a lot of sweeter scents and I find that mixing this with Vanilla Sky, I always mix everything with Vanilla Sky. It's just my favorite, okay? I find that it works very well when I mix it with Vanilla Sky, so I feel like I need to mix it with other perfumes to see like how I feel about it. But she's definitely a mixer for me. She's not something I would wear alone. It has like notes of like bergamot, but like I don't really smell that if I'm being honest. It's just an odd scent for me. I can't really describe it. I'm tired. It's 11:18 at night. Yeah, the schedule's busy, guys. The schedule's been busy. I'm trying. But yeah, those were my favorites and fails for the month of September. I'm so sorry it's so late. I keep trying my best, but the life has been lifing and it's been hard. So I'm trying to keep up with everything and it's also been really hard. But I'm working on it. We're gonna work on it together. If you found this video helpful, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hello everyone, welcome, today's video, hello, welcome, or welcome back. I just feel like they complement each other, and the shades that you don't have in the bottom literally makes it look clean. So this is the Catrice True Skin high coverage. The I forgot the name. I would just get the